So now we're looking at variables on both the sides. So we have variables on both the sides of the equation. How do you solve it? See, the basic idea again here is, remember, you need to eliminate variables, more than eliminate, to shift variables from one side to other side. So basically they have to be on one side and the constants on the other side. So in this case, forget about the x over here. Just let's figure out what to do with such a scenario, right? But yes, we do have x. We do have x. Just that we will ignore it. Now, what do we do? So as per our ulta board mass, right, the reverse of the board mass, we have to add and subtract first. So in that case, we are going to deal with -4. Next, -4, +4 gets cancelled. 3x is equal to, just copy the x, and 12 plus 4 is 16. Now, of course, the tendency to divide and multiply with 3, well, we should hold that back as of now, because we need to do the same thing with x. That is, I need to eliminate this over here. So how to eliminate this? By what? I'll give you guys two options: plus x, -x. -x, is it not? So +x and -x gets cancelled, and we have 2x is equal to 16. Okay, got it? As simple as that. Have a look. It's not complicated, it's the same thing again and again. So at last we will divide with 2, and we have x is equal to 8. That's it. Now 3p plus 3 is equal to 2p minus 4. First thing is, we need to eliminate the constant. Actually, it can go in any sequence, no issues. So we will eliminate 2p first. So how to do that? Positive 2p or negative 2p? What should it be? Remember, it has to be something which helps in cancelling it out. So it has to be negative 2p in this case. Now, let's solve it a bit before moving further. 3p minus 2p are like terms, and the difference is 3p minus 2p is 1p. So 1p plus 3 is equal to -4. Now, even I have to eliminate positive 3. So for that, I will be, yes, placing -3 on both the sides. So this and this will get cancelled. So therefore p is equal to -7. Is it not? This is addition, and we get -7. Next, we have few more questions. Try it out. Again, pause and always try it out. So let's eliminate 4 this time. So +4 on both the sides. We have 3u is equal to +4, -4 gets cancelled. 10u, and this is 14. Next, let's eliminate 10u. How to do that? -10 on both the sides. So we have 3u and -10u like terms. The difference is -7u, right? Because this is positive and this is negative, and negative number is bigger, and the difference between 10 and 3 is 7. Done. For positive 10u, -10u gets cancelled, and we have 14 on the right hand side. Next, how do you eliminate -7? we will divide with negative 7. So negative negative is positive, u is equal to positive divided by negative is 2, 14 divided by 7 is 2. Positive divided by negative is positive, 7 divided by 7 is 1, and the remaining is u over here. I said 2, right? It's u, that's what I meant, is equal to negative 2. Again, I think, yeah, I have enough space to verify. So let's verify. Verification. Substitute u is equal to negative 2 in equation 1. So let us call this as equation 1 in 1. Okay. So in place of u, I'm going to substitute negative 2. 4 is equal to 10 negative 2. Remember, this is into plus 10. So this is positive into negative is negative. 3 into 2 is 6. Negative 4 is equal to positive into negative is negative. 10 into 2 is 20 plus 10. Right? Negative 6. So when you look at it, it does not seem like you will get a true statement. But we will get true statement. Negative 6 positive. Negative 4 negative 10. Negative 20 positive 20 negative 10. Right? Quite simple, is it not? So that's your verification. Again, verification has to be done only when it's asked or when you feel it's required. If not, you need not do verification. At least not on pen and paper. You can do it mentally if you can, but don't do it on paper if you don't feel like it, or if you're confident, or if it's not asked. It's okay. If you are confident enough in doing this process, be confident that you are going to get the answer. See, some of the cases, like the one you just saw, you can see that the right hand side has a bigger u or x or y or whatever it might be. So I got a negative 7 over here, but I want a positive answer, so that there is no confusion and I don't do any silly mistake. So you can flip the question, right? You can always flip the question. So flipping, you know how to flip, right? You just have to copy everything on the right hand side to the left hand side and everything on the left hand side to the right hand side. That's all. Okay, quite simple. So by doing this, you're going to take care of negative, somewhere along the line, negative answer, not the final answer, negative values. It will make things a lot simpler. Okay, so in this case, let's eliminate 110 on the left hand side. So how do you do that? Negative 10 on 110 on both the sides. So we have this eliminated. 101u is equal to, and the difference between negative 110 and positive 10 is 100, negative 100 plus u. So negative u on both the sides. So how do you, why did we do that? Remember, you have u. To eliminate that, we have negative u. What is the difference between these two? Many kids go wrong in this. Very small thing, because there is no number, they are confused what to do. Some write 101 because u and u, they think it gets cancelled. It does if it was division. U divided by u will get cancelled, but this is subtraction. It's like you have 101 pen, but you gave away 1 pen. So you'll be left out with 100 pens, is it not? So in that sense, if you do if you look at maths, it will be easy. If you don't look at it that way, then it will be difficult. Practically, you can look at it. It's practical, obviously. So look at it practically, and solving equation becomes simpler. Actually, maths becomes simpler. Now, to eliminate 100, what should I do? Divide with 100. So u is equal to negative 1. Negative divided by positive is negative, and we have negative 1. Right. So please try it out. So in this case, I have 5u which is bigger than 4u. So here I have written, if you don't flip, you still will get the answer. So if I don't want to flip this, I'll just continue. I don't think too much and I just start doing it. Along the way I realize I didn't flip it. It's okay. Just copy the question and then you don't flip it. You don't feel like it, or you forget it, or you ignore it, or in hurry you're doing. If you don't flip it and still further continue with it, you'll get the right answer. Now let's eliminate negative 10 on the left hand side by adding positive 10. So we have 4u is equal to 5u plus 40. Is it not? Next, I have to eliminate 5u. I'll subtract 5u on both the sides, and I have difference between this positive and negative, so I have to take the difference. Negative 1u is equal to 40. So I have to eliminate negative 1. I can either multiply or divide with negative 1. I'll just go with division. Negative divided by negative is positive, and you have u. Positive divided by negative is negative 40. That's it. Okay. Now we have the last question of this video. Again, try to verify by substituting. So that will help you improve your math. Again, guys, it's just about practicing something at the right time. You need not practice throughout your life. People keep doing that, I've seen. Anyways, it's common sense actually. Let me, if I've seen or not. If not learn something right, you won't be confident with that and you would like to revise it. That does not make sense. The cycle of repetition will not make sense, especially in maths. Actually, most of the subjects you need not repeat other than few things, formulas or facts or things like that. If not, we just have to understand, it should be natural to you guys. It will come naturally, provided you learn it the right way. So here, when we are doing this, when you're learning basics, try to go the extra mile so that you will improve. Okay, let's come back. I want to solve this. So the very first step is to eliminate 7, and on the right hand side to eliminate negative x by 3. So I'll add negative 7 both the sides. So we have 2x by 3 is equal to 17 minus 7, that is 10, negative x by 3. Now I'll add x by 3 both the sides. Why? Well, I have negative x by 3, so I'll add positive x by 3 both the sides. So I have to eliminate this too, and I just have to solve this. So how do you solve it? I told you, right? Whenever you want to add anything with variables, just ignore the x's or the variables, just look at them as the number. Look at their numbers. Look at their coefficient. So we have 2 by 3 and 1 by 3. So these are fractions. So how do you add fractions? LCM is same. Take the numerator of both the side into whatever the variable is. That's it. So 3 by 3, right? This will be 3 divided by 3, that is 1 into x. So 1 into x is 1x, which is equal to 10. Got it?